Hi, I'm Bola and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to talk about badass chicks and have I got a pick for you. Welcome to the premiere of Badass Chicks Part 1. This channel again is about me, the things I like, me as an actor and a writer, and things tech. And every now and again I'll be dropping in some of my interest in technology and what projects I'm currently working on. If you haven't seen any of my other videos regarding badass and the difference between a badass character and a badass scene, I suggest you go back and watch my earlier videos. It'll be a lot more clearer, and then come back and watch this video. An opportunity arose from an international production starring Jackie Chan. They were seeking 4 Amazonian-looking-like women to star in their production. They needed to understand the language of movement of martial arts combat. They needed to be androgynous-looking, muscular, and could move and interact with the main star authentically. That's narrowing down the probabilities of finding such talent in 1986. What were you doing in 1986? Well, they found such talent.
After I recover by the injury, then I come back to Hong Kong. We do the ending scene first, then we back to Yugoslavia. Then at that time I think who I'm going to fight. Since I fight everybody already, and I want to fight something special. So I said, okay, I fight 4 black women. That might interesting. So this is why I call up American production to find 4. They really can fight. The classic champion, West, East Coast, they join it together. We searched 6 girls, but end up 4 of them stay in Hong Kong. 2 of them left.
Oh yeah. Never did we contemplate that an iconic piece of footwear could be used as a weapon. We're going to look at Armour of God, made in 1986, starring Jackie Chan. I don't need to tell you why this scene is badass. I'm sure you'll be able to decide that for yourself. Ooh, painful.
Sorry.
Yeah!
love the scene. Fast action pace. Now, can you believe this scene was made in 1986, this film? And you can only tell just how old it is when you see how young Jackie Chan is. I know at one time I considered polygamy, but that's just too much woman for one man. The Amazonian women look quite androgynous, and if you look closely, you can see that some of these scenes have been swapped out and they've replaced the women with men for certain scenes. But because of the afro obscures the vision, you'll hardly notice. That's why this ankle is too thick, and that's why this shoe is too wide. But otherwise, fast moving, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. Hey, whatever works. If the optical illusion works, it works. The next time you see someone fall down the stairs, just have a look to see if they're losing colour. Just kidding. If you can, help them. But the men were the ones who did some of the physical feats when it comes to climbing. And it was a fantastic scene. Why they're badass? Need I say any more? Style. Determination of the girls. The action was fast paced. The choreography, the styling was beautiful. Those chicks were like characters out of a video game. Great optical illusions and great editing. Exquisite execution. Brilliant. Now, why were these men in these scenes? Well, martial arts sport fighting is different from screen fighting. You've got lights, camera, action, frames. And Jackie Chan was working on a tight schedule not long after having an accident. So he brought in his stuntmen and martial arts artists to be able to speed up the process to improvise on certain scenes because there wasn't time to teach them. So who were these four women? You had Alicia Shont, Marcia Chisholm, Vivian Wycliffe, and Linda Denley. There's not so much information about Alicia Shont and Marcia Chisholm. Vivian Wycliffe, she's a renowned martial artist, and you can find her profiles on IMDb and see what other films she starred in. But for Linda Denley, well, that's a different story. She's a prolific 10-dan martial artist in multiple disciplines, and she's a grandmaster. And she reigned as champion from 1973 to 1996, and for 9 years straight she didn't lose a match. Her contenders didn't want to get in the ring with her because of her power and how feared she was. But this just goes to show women of power. We was fortunate to be able to see such women grace the screen with international stars. That was their moment of recognition. When we really appreciate the attributes of a character, of their badassity, we're going to show appreciation, and we're going to give them this stamp of badass authority, like this. Oh yeah. So, we must remember these women for their dedication. They are badass chicks on screen and off screen. And that gets the badass badge of approval in my book. This was the first time 4 black females were featured alongside an international star. And that opportunity came from outside. If an opportunity landed on your door tomorrow, would you be ready? These girls were prepared. It was fortunate that Jackie Chan's story, or his imagination, evolved outside of his national ethnic group, that he wanted to pick something different to present to his people and the world, and style them in the way that would mesmerize people. They were styled in such a way that even by today's standards, they look very stylish compared to most martial art movies. He had vision. And thanks to him, it still stands the test of time. So folks, that's a wrap. I hope you liked this video. It's been a great joy to put these scenes and edit them in a way that you find entertaining. What were your favorite badass chicks? And for what reasons? Post a comment. Let me know what you think. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.
つかめ振り合えるさ明日を知る